batting practice when the two teams met. Kansas City tweeted out a video showing Prez begrudgingly wearing the jersey, but then turning to the camera to cape up for the part owner of the Royals, saying Patrick Mahomes is the best. Well, Brady responded yesterday by tweeting, "I think actions speak louder than words," leading Mahomes himself to reply less than an hour later, "I guess we'll see in 20 years. So, Shannon, did you have a problem with Brady's response?
No. And I'm finally glad Brady is letting his hair down. Skip, I told you there was more to Brady than was meeting the eye. I told you there was a side of him that people didn't know, and he kept bottled up. And I think a lot of that had to do with, as we say, the Patriot way. He suppressed all these things for 20 years. And the first chance he got, he's like, hey, I'm letting my hair down. I'm going to show the real Tom Brady. I'm going to tweet what I want. I'm going to let people know. I'm Tom Brady. I'm great. I'm transcendent. I'm historically great. I've accomplished all this, and I'm letting no slights pass by on social media. If I see it, oh, you best believe I'm going to call attention to it. And I love Patrick Mahomes. Like, hey, bro, we going to see it in 20 years. You in the catbird seat right now. In 2021, you in the catbird seat. But check back with your boy in 2040 and let's see if we can still have this same discussion. Skip, I love it. I love it. It just lets you know that Tom Brady is ultra competitive. Because for the longest time, Skip, well, Tom wouldn't say this and he won't respond. He just gonna go, Tom Brady said, no, I ain't letting no slights. I ain't letting no diss get past me on social media. I'm gonna let y'all know. I'm GOAT Brady, and y'all need to recognize me who I am.
So Shannon Sharp says he loves this.
I love it. Because Skip, this is really not this is not that corny, that old God, that dry humor. This is real. I mean, you talk about, oh, he just played. No, Tom Brady ain't playing with this. Tom Brady has not played with this. He's like, I'm tired of y'all tarnishing me. I'm tired of y'all talking about this guy plays better. He can throw harder. He can do all this. Actions speak louder than words. I can't do none of the things that these guys can do, but can't none of them put the hardware up that I can.
Yep. So, finally, we just got a flash, a blast of the real Tom Brady.
Yes.
We get a lot of Tom Brady on a daily basis. In my point of view, a little too much social media Brady, because that Brady is that goofy, nerdy, corny dad next door.
Right.
Who's funny ha-ha, that's not all that funny ha-ha.
Skip, he been sitting on these tweets for 20 years, for 15 years, so what you expect him to do?
They're just flowing out. And again, I'm convinced he's hired somebody to do this on a daily basis. So whoever this kid is who's doing it for him, probably a kid, it's like, how about this? How about this? Because he's full-time. And every day he's saying, hey, Tom, how about this one? How about this one?
It will Skip. I mean, to have somebody like that, you got to be there around him. So it's not like they're in one location, he's in another. No. They're probably, that's a full-time job.
Full-time job. But this didn't come from his social media director. This wasn't a suggestion. This is Brady saying, what? Watch this. Lurking beneath that facade of goofy, corny, nerdy Tom Brady, I've told you from the start, is a flat-out, cold-blooded football killer. You have to have it in you to do what you did at the highest level. You've got to have something. You can call it one loose screw if you want to, but you better have it or you're not going to last. And you're definitely not going to survive and thrive the way he has, because he's got more hardware than anybody's ever had. So deep down, Tom Brady thinks that in 2 playoff meetings, he has kicked that little whippersnapper's butt. That's what he thinks he did to Patrick Mahomes. He got him in his house in Kansas City in overtime. Obviously, they don't play head-to-head against each other, but he won the game.
Yeah, my team was 2-1 against yours, bro.
Yeah, okay, but he doesn't count the one was in the regular season, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Well, they're 2-2 in the regular season. Because he beat him twice in the regular season, beat him once in the regular. But when it matters, Tom is like...
In the post. So there's this guy, there's this alter ego that I have always called Psycho Tom. And it's almost scary to me how people can't see what they see, because they get this impression of Tom Brady off the field, and it's hard to reconcile the guy who loses it on the field with the guy who's on social media off the field. But we saw him lose it on the biggest stage, the Super Bowl stage, when he and Honey Badger got into it. If we could see that, you remember?
Yeah.
Did this not get a little ugly? Did this not go a little out of bounds? Because Tom wouldn't let it go, right?
I don't know who you're talking to.
Who?
You're talking to me? No, come back here. Don't run. Don't run.
Hey. No. It's this way.
Tom said he ticked me off.
And then there was some, I don't know, some speculation that got a little racist or racial or something. And then Michael Irvin, who was privy to the actual audio on his show that he does for...
is that NFL? NFL Network.
Showtime?
Yeah.
No, or is it... I think he does another show. But whatever. He was privy to the audio, and he said, no, nothing racial in there. It was straight Brady versus Honey Badger, and it got a little R-rated, but that's okay.
Skip, I think the thing is I don't know, it's funny to me when people are like, well, I'm really not that competitive. But the greater a player is, the more competitive he is. Skip, when I had Ken Griffey Jr. on my podcast, I asked him, I say, Griff, if I take you out to batting practice right now, give you 10 pitches, how many do you think you hit out? He's like, 6. Nah, let me take that back. 7, probably 8. Once that competitive is in you, now Griffey hadn't played, Griffey's been in the Hall of Fame probably 5 years. Griffey hadn't played baseball in 10 years, but it's still there, that passion, that desire. He's still competing. So Tom is his fire burns. And so anytime what you're seeing, Skip, is that any sign of disrespect or any slight, be it on the field, be it on social media, where Tom Brady would just go into the sideline and just like, oh, I'm going to get this, at the end of the game. I'm going to let the score do the talking. Because, Skip, I don't need to talk. I'm going to let my score do the talking. I'm going to let my play. Tom Brady said, hell no. I'm tired of letting my play. Because even though I let my play do the talking, I got more wins, I got more playoff wins, more Super Bowl wins, more touchdown passes than anybody. Y'all still discounting me. So now I'm going to tell you myself. I ain't going to let the stats talk when I can perfectly talk for myself. I got something for you, and you. I'm the best.
Okay. And remember, this behavior on field also manifested itself repeatedly when he was a Patriot.
Yes.
He would hit Gronk with a touchdown pass and run to the end zone and headbutt Gronk in the end zone. It's a little crazy, but that's who he is.
But Skip, we never saw any tweets.
No.
Nothing like what we've seen over the last year. Tom Brady has tweeted more in the last year.
Oh, definitely.
That he tweeted I don't know how long Twitter's been out, 2012, 2010? He's tweeted more in a year than he tweeted in his life.
Okay, because it was not the Patriot way off the field. But on the field, you took issue with him a couple times for Taekwon Underwood. Remember, he got on him over on the bench, and then he and Bill O'Brien clashed over it because Taekwon Underwood ran the wrong route in the back of the end zone. I think it was at Washington. And I think a couple of weeks later, Taekwon was no longer a Patriot. And then another incident happened when Brady's trotting off the field. I think he misfired on some pass, and Josh McDaniels walks out on the field and gave him one of these, like, what are you doing? Showing up the GOAT on the field, and the GOAT wouldn't have it.
Yeah, Tom should have just mushed him. Get out of here.
Okay. But he got in his face. Because Tom plays right on razor's edge while he's playing quarterback. Well, what's my issue with Trevor Lawrence? He's none of the above. He doesn't have any of that sort of spillover passion to... He's surfer dude when he's playing. I know he's from Atlanta, but when he did the interview with Sports Illustrated, he was hanging out in Laguna Beach. It's about 60 miles south of where we are.
Skip, for me, I didn't have a problem with Tom Brady getting on Taekwon Underwood. I just had a problem that he got on him in public. Skip, if you go behind closed doors and say, Taekwon, what the F you doing? Run the right route. What did we run?
I think he thought it was off camera over on the bench, but you know how it goes.
You think, Skip, now? It used to be all the cameras. They had like 20-plus cameras at the Super Bowl. Now they have 20 cameras at every game. Then now they got 50 to 75 cameras at the Super Bowl. So there's nothing you can do now, Skip, on the field or on the sidelines that somebody's not panning or somebody's not going to catch. Plus, and they got guys mic'd up. In a regular game, Skip, you might have 4 or 5 guys mic'd up, so you might hear something. that you're not supposed to hear, so you just have to be careful. But this is the Tom Brady I've been waiting for, the Tom Brady that I knew existed, because ain't no way you're going to be that lily white and be that competitive and be that, no. You got to have an edge to you.
Agreed.
And he got it.
And I appreciate that Patrick fired back at him.
Yeah, my homeboy's like,
Way to
hey,
go.
my homeboy said, hey, I'm going to check back with you in 20 now.
Yep.
I want you to have that same energy.
Okay.
That same energy that you talking right now.
Yep, that's
I'll be
what he's
back in
saying.
20.
I hope he has the same energy in next year's Super Bowl, because I would love to see a rematch.
Well, I don't know about that. Well, my homeboy said I'm going 3 times in a row.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what homeboy say.
Huh.
You see what Fox Bet said they got him
Well,
at
I
12
hope he
wins.
finally plays one good Super Bowl out of 3
Don't
if
do
he
that.
goes again next year, because, boy, he stunk it up twice.
Could I ask you a question? If we switch offensive line, we're going to put Patrick Mahomes behind Tampa, and we're going to put Tom Brady behind Kansas City. What you think the outcome would have been?
You just need some excuse. to
You
defend
know, don't do that, Skip.
Yeah.
You saw it. You saw with your own eyes. Had that man running for his life. Man ran 2 miles in a football game. And he ain't a wide receiver.